A quote from author Jon Krakauer. The very basic core of a man's living spirit is his passion for adventure. The joy of life comes from our encounters with new experiences, and hence there's no greater joy than to have an endlessly changing horizon, for each day to have a new and different sun. If you want to get more out of life, you must lose your inclination for monotonous security and adopt a helter-skelter style of life that will at first appear to you to be crazy. But once you become accustomed to such a life, you will see its full meaning and its incredible beauty.
My name is Aaron Perez. Just got my black belt. Started Jiu Jitsu like 10 years ago with a good friend of mine, childhood friend Joe, and went to a local academy in Indio there and trained for a few years. Probably 2013, I ended up making the transition over here to Coachella Valley Judo and Jiu Jitsu, and been here ever since on the journey. The first class was pretty rough. We had an instructor that was real old school. Yeah, he just mauled us. The class was real tough. A lot of older guys. You know, I was pretty much the youngest in there. Yeah, I mean, just started out. The Ultimate Fighter had just started, so we were kind of fresh out of high school, looking for something to do to keep us out of trouble. And yeah, just decided to try it out, you know. And then after that, got beat up for first week and just fell in love with it after that, and that was the end of the story there. To be honest, I never thought I'd make it to a black belt. I didn't even think I would stick with the jiu-jitsu as long as I have and put the dedication in. You know, I just was in there just to have fun and just something to do with my buddy and all that. And you know, being just a white belt, looking up to the blue belts and purple belts, you know, at that time, I seen a black belt as like it's a lifetime, and achieving it here and having Dan and Anthony as my professors, and you know, when they awarded me the black belt and said that, you know, I was gonna be representing the school and the academy, I was pretty honored. But yeah, I didn't think I'd make it this far for sure. Yeah, that's kind of funny when people say I can't wait to get my black belt. Like, it's the end step. It's pretty much like the beginning. You just start all over to refine everything that you thought you learned previous 10 years or however long it took you to get your black belt. For me, it's just, yeah, it's just trying to uphold a good image for your academy, represent your school, you know, try to help out as much as you can, and, you know, just grow yourself, you know, as in the art, you know, especially you put in this much time, you just got to keep going, you know, can't stop. My daughter, yeah, she is 4 now. I just like to bring her around her, that way she knows when she gets older, like, this is what I've grown up in, and hopefully she'll want to go along that path and see what happens.
Okay, get the sequence down. We're standing opponent, okay? Ready? 2.
Same sequence that we were just doing. So Aaron showed some really tight transitions between the arm lock, the triangle, and the omoplata. They are all neighbors in the same neighborhood. You got to know your neighbors. So, okay, so we're going to do the same thing. Joe stands up, Boom, I'm holding onto the collar sleeve. Boom, trying to get under. Okay, I turn. I'm gonna hook. I have this, but now I just want you to turn a little bit more. And sweep them over. Okay, so we'll choose to take this arm lock. We have those other options, but we're just gonna twist a little bit more and get that arm lock into a sweep. Then now we have gravity on our side. Okay. Boom. Here, this should be the other side. Bam. So, stands up. I'm holding on to one sleeve. I'm still holding on. Pull myself close. Okay. You can do one leg, two. That's totally fine. Or you can do reverse order. But the key is I need to turn a little bit more. Try to get my head in between those ankles. And then we have a really easy angle and you can lift up on that leg. Really easy angle. Okay, so this is useful. He stands up. Bam! I want to get underneath him. The key to a sweep is getting underneath your opponent. Okay? 1, 2, almost enough. He's really heavy. Turn more. Oh. Makes it very light. And then knees together, heels to your butt. Go ahead and finish. All right? 1, 2, 3.
All right, guys, come on back.
Okay. So I'd like to show you what I call the circle of the arm lock, which is if they stack you. So Joe's going to stack me. He's not going to go all the way to the feet like before. But say that I have my angle pretty good. Here, actually, go ahead and drop down to your knees. Got the angle pretty good, but I can't really extend into him because his weight is over my hips, right? Ideally, we can still sweep him. So instead of pushing up into him or pushing back into him, I'm still going into his knee a little bit. I actually turn my knees to the side and then take him over and then finish. So with the normal stack, we'll do that for a few minutes. Just a normal stack on my shoulders, not on my neck. Okay. So I can come into position. Boom. He's stacking me up. As soon as he does that, don't go back into him. Take him to the side with your knees, okay? Take him to the side. He can't base out. His arm is trapped. You're trying to arm lock it. Okay. On the other side. So you can keep the same grip if you'd like to really snap your legs into position. Try to get a tight bite every time. Oh, I'm here. Okay. So I want to pull him to the side and take him over. Now, occasionally, good guys will put their leg up. Come on, back up. Occasionally, for the more advanced people, boom, they put the leg there. Okay? So now it's shifted a little bit. You can give me a little more static. Then I have to kick. I have to kick that leg and then end up in mount. Okay? Use that against some really tough people. So kicking that leg just tips them over the cliff. All right, 1, 2, 3. So we have a couple of things to address in that last technique. Number one, we're used to pushing in this direction, but not really pulling sideways with our legs. So if I spin into position, he stacks me up a little bit. Okay. Number one, if he puts the leg up, you have to jackhammer. I'm seeing some people that are kind of like, okay, what do I do with this leg? Do I pull it out? Do I cut it under and then go all the way to mount? You can do either, but you have to jackhammer that leg if he has a really good base. Well, you have to really kick it out, and then you can end up on top. Okay, so think jackhammer instead of just a regular flower swoop. Now, our partner puts us on instead of just kind of on that midway of, I'm here. So now he's going to stack me even more on my neck. Okay, that actually helps. So I reach out to the thigh, spin under. If I can grab this far one, it helps. If you're a smaller person, you should expect to do the complete circle of that arm lock every time you go into it. And even if you're a bigger person, say Fedor versus Mark Coleman, he had to do this. Because Mark Coleman stacked him up, but he was like, no, I'm gonna spin under immediately. Boom, and then if you can get that second one, you can finish, okay? Against really tough people, sometimes you have to try to spin under maybe in one motion. I'm here, and as he stacks, I'm gonna come out with it. Boom. You have it here, of course you can take them over. And go into it, okay? So try it. Be sure to stack them not on their shoulders, but actually on the neck. That will help your partner cut it. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I use this particular technique a lot to sometimes open the guard. I will put my forearm, I'm putting my forearm on his throat, and I block this leg from getting around my head. Okay, if I can block that leg from getting around my head, I'm golden. I'm not golden right now, I'm too late, okay? Beginning, middle, and end to every technique, that was the end, that was too late. But if I come here, right, and then as he comes over and I block with my forearm, and then with my forearm extended, I pull this out and then shove forward with my chest, I've passed the guard, okay? And I didn't have to get into this fight right here of opening the guard because I made him want to open the guard. As he goes for it, okay, don't block him with the hand. He can bypass the hand. I want you to, here, go ahead and swing into it again. I want you to hit it with your forearm, okay? Forearm. Pull the elbow out, block the hip, sprawl out, side control. Okay, one last time. Here, I give him my arm. Block it, pull it out, and then take side control. Okay, last technique. 1, 2, 3.